think it was. Say hello, Jake.
Hello, Jake.
All right, so tell us what this unbelievably crazy system is that you're using.
Well, you're looking at a machine here that's actually a European machine, and technically, I guess the word is microfusion. We're taking different alloys and we're bonding them together through light and heat is basically what we're doing. Minus, like, traditional welding, you'd put like a filler material, like old grandpa and his stick welder welding up his tractor, his trailer. He's laying a filler material on there, and that traditional welding would actually choke out the cymbal. So what we're using is light, and we're basically just focusing light through this mechanism here. There's a power supply. There's rectifier tubes and lenses, just kind of like a high-powered fender amp, basically. And that takes this high-powered light, focuses it up. You can either use that to burn ants or through your hand, or you can use it to repair cymbals, and that's what I do here. And so basically I'm just going to use some shield gas to keep the discoloration of the weld down, and it also helps with you know, the bonding, the fusion of the metals better, because you're controlling the heat. So I don't know if you can pull in here and get a shot of what we're actually doing. So I'm just going to get this up in here, and after I get my crosshairs where I want it, it's basically got crosshairs just like a gun scope underneath here. And I can feel it getting hot, and I can also see it getting discoloration underneath the microscope as I'm doing this. And sometimes these cracks are so fine, they're kind of hard to get. That's pretty much it. The cool thing is, the more I weld, the more it opens up the crack. So if there's like a hairline crack, it'll let me know, hey dummy, keep on going. And a lot of times when I get it underneath the microscope, I see stuff that your naked eye can't see. And it's kind of nice because we catch some problems on the front end instead of the back end. So if you got like a flea bite or something like that on the edge, you can catch it right off the bat, because a flea bite is eventually going to open up.
So what does that thing sound like now?
Oh man, let's see. No more rattle.
Now most of these cracks have to be fairly small, fairly straight.
Yeah, if you got an edge crack, it's eventually, the cymbal's going to flex and it's going to break. So edge cracks, I really recommend you just go ahead and cut them out. Even if they're just small, it's best to just get them. Every once in a while, you can get an edge crack or hole. For the most part, they're kind of a crapshoot. What we're looking for is a lathe crack, and if I can hold the cymbal up and look through it and see light, a major amount of light, like no cymbal is touching, probably not going to work, because we're using the alloys and we're bonding them together. So which means underneath the microscope, if you can see light, then most likely it's going to be too fine, it will go right through the crack.
Just out of curiosity, what does one of these machines cost?
This one here, you're looking at about $90,000.
So you bought this one just to do these $40 cymbal jobs, right?
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah. I was like, I could buy a Ferrari, or I can get a laser. I think of all the cool things I can do with a laser.
What other products do you weld with this machine?
Let's see, we've used this one for surgical needles that are pretty small, that you actually, they're probably about the diameter of pencil lead, or maybe smaller, and they got a little flute in them, and they go in and they poke your eye into your eye, and then they run a microscopic camera in there so they can look inside your eye for stuff. This one's also been used for hip replacement type stuff. How I learned how to use this one was doing fuel injectors for race cars.
Huh. So none of this other equipment here actually has to do with building drums or repairing drums, or?
No, actually what we do here is we are a machine shop, machine building business that we pretty much make welding machines spec to companies like Cannonsdale. We made a machine that welds the suppressor for the 50 caliber Barrett sniper rifle. that's all over YouTube. Let's see. But we do a lot of medical, industrial type stuff. GE, we've built machines for GE and pipelines and pretty much whatever somebody's got a problem or they need a solution. Or, like these guys are fuel tanks. Oh, my bad. This one is actually, I think, for Coca-Cola.
It's a keg.
It's like for carbonating sodas and stuff. And we just got a bunch of really weird stuff. It's an awesome geek job.
Let me get a real close shot of that weld. Where is it? I can't
Yeah.
even see it
This
anymore.
guy here.
Okay. Yeah, it's like you can't really even see it. I can see
Well, then I
gotta
must
get the
have-
right angle. All right, move the thing now. I'm gonna go over here too.
You say
It's pretty clean. So there's no extra material there. You just fused what was there back together.
That's right. So it's pretty much just like a scar, you
And
know.
So now it sounds sweet.
That's right. And just remember, chicks dig scars, so it's all good.
Whose cymbal is this?
Man, I think this one is my buddy Keith.
It's just another drummer in Nashville.
Yeah, man. We get all kinds of cymbals. I've done some for Ben Folds, all the way down to the guy next door that's rocking out in his garage and needs to save some money. But
All right, well, sign off, Jake. Thank
All
you
right.
so much. I'll let everybody know how to get in touch with you.